the first management for the day is Saraswati Sarees. Now, of course, big listing. It was in focus. Stock listed at a premium of 25%. The IPO was oversubscribed by over 100 times. My colleague Mahima spoke with the management and began by asking about the successful listing and the growth outlook ahead. Listen into a slice of that conversation.
As you can see in our numbers which we have shown in RHP and DRHP, we see the growth. We've seen the growth from 2014 to 2021. We've seen growth from 2021 to 2023. I think going forward, ethnic wear is going to boom. As industry report says, we're going to have 5 to 6% growth, but I think we can focus on growing more than industry.
Okay, so you will expect a growth of more than 5 to 6% in coming years. Okay, and you know, FY24 has just gotten over. So I want to understand that what is the kind of volume versus value growth that you've seen in FY24, and what does FY25 look like similarly?
Yeah, so in FY24, we sold 1 crore 60 lakh sarees, which is huge. And before that, in FY23, we had sold 1 crore 50 odd lakh sarees, and value wise we've also grown. We had done 601 crore sales in FY23, and in FY24 we did 612 crores. I can't give you future projections right now, but what I can say is we'll improve and we'll grow. That's definitely for sure.
Okay, Nikhil. And you know, Nikhil, right now your presence is more towards the west and the south. Any plans of geographical expansion going forward when it comes to the north and the eastern markets, or even the central markets for that matter?
I think west and south is still untapped. I mean, yeah, we have close to more than 90% share in west and south, and out of that 88% is west. But I think this 88% is just the reflection of our revenues. 88%. I think there is major market to tap still in west and south, so we'll currently focus on west and south.
Okay, and you know, when it comes to the garmenting business, and especially when it comes to ethnic garmenting business, there's always been a debate that, you know, there's always competition from the unorganized sector. So I want to understand if you have some kind of statistics that at present how much of sales happens from unorganized as well as the organized sector, and where do you see the trends going forward?
As the industry report reflects, the organized sector is 25 to 30% and unorganized is 70% odd. I think we are seeing growth in organized sector than unorganized sector. The reason for that is after implementation of GST and other laws, I think it is, unorganized sector is finding it difficult because you need to grow, you need to have a good balance sheet and access to good capital. And without having a strong balance sheet, it is impossible now. So I think organized sector is going to grow better than unorganized sector. For
sure. And you know, right now, like you rightly mentioned, the unorganized sector is 25 to 30%. How long do you think will this 25 to 30% will take to come to that 0% mark, and that 70% from the organized sector will go to a 100% mark?
Yeah, actually organized is 25 to 30, unorganized is 70%.
Okay.
So I think, yeah, so I think the trajectory is going to, the way the trajectory is going to go for this industry is organized sector will grow from 25 to 30% and unorganized sector is going to go down.
Okay. And, you know, you've also mentioned in your RHP that you are entering into men's ethnic wear. Give us some color as to how your strategy is going to be, like what kind of markets you are going to enter, what kind of products you're going to foray into. Give us some details on that.
Yeah, so we already cater to 13,000 unique customers. These 13,000 unique customers are family shops that we cater to. They already have sarees that they buy from us. They also focus on men's ethnic wear. I think this men's ethnic wear product, they'll start buying from us. And what we see is in this fiscal year, we're going to see the contribution of men's ethnic wear in our revenue. And the focus is to give them mid to premium range. we'll start off with low, but we'll focus on mid to premium range. And once we get the hang of the market, which is men's ethnic wear, because we've just entering in that, I think we'll see the contribution of men's ethnic wear growing in our revenue.
Okay, and can you help me quantify how much of a revenue addition as well as bottom line addition and margin addition will come from contribution from the men's ethnic wear?
I mean, I think it's too soon to answer that. I mean, we need to test the market first, but I think over the period, it's going to be significant, but over the period.
Okay, and you know, since you mentioned you know, the premium segment, premium side of things, I want to understand that what are the trends like when it comes to, you know, buying from the non-premium segment and the premium segment, both in sarees as well as men's ethnic wear?
Yeah, so I didn't get that part. If you could repeat that.
Right. So I'm asking that what are the kind of trends that you're observing when it comes to buying? People are buying more premium side of products, or people are still concentrated towards the non-premium side of things? How are the trends like?
India as a market is more focused on mid and mid-range. I think the mid-range is going to grow as well as premium, but I think mid-range is going to grow more than premium.
Okay, and you know, I also want to understand that at present, in terms of total revenue, how much of a revenue contribution comes from your e-commerce platforms?
Revenue contribution from sarees is 90%, and kurtis and dress material is close to 5%. And rest is blouse piece and pant piece. So there is no, I mean, men's ethnic wear, there is no contribution because we're going to start that. But in future, you're going to see a change in numbers, which will definitely reflect in our FY25 numbers.
Right. So, Nikhil, all of this comes from shop sales only, or there is some contribution from online and e-commerce sales as well?
No, this comes directly from physical store sales. Online, we have yet to start. And over the period, even online, I think there is going to be, I mean, it's going to contribute to our revenue. Online is a strategy. It's a complementary strategy complementing to our physical stores. So basically what we are going to do is with online, the customer who visits us once in a week, we are trying to get their purchase multiple times in a week and once in a month to 15 days. Or once in 15 days or twice a month. So it's a complementing, the online product is going to be complementing our physical stores.
Okay, and is there any kind of internal targets that you're aiming at when it comes to online sales?
Internal is something we are just discussing. I can't give targets right now, but I'm sure it will reflect in our numbers.